Okay, so let's show you guys how easy this is to do. I'd like you to open up your internet, open Google, and type in Twitter. From here, go across to Twitter, click once. This will bring you to the home page of Twitter. Go across to New to Twitter, type in a name, type in your email address, and then come up with the password to fill in. Click Sign Up. Twitter will then ask you to check your username to see if it's been used. If it has, choose one of the options they've given you or select another one. It'll often ask you for your phone number. I generally skip this step. And that's it. You signed up. That was it. Now we need to fine tune it and decide what you want to do with it. So you can have it pre-populate some interests for you if you like. But most of the time I skip this. It will also give you some suggestions of other things based on your location in the world and what's been popular in that place. You can choose some of those, or you can click continue and move on. You can customize your profile, so you can put a photo in, put in some details of yourself if you like. And it will also ask you to try and find some other people you might want to link up with. I'd skip that for now. And that's it, you're in and you're off and running. So now we can show you the next step. So let's sign you up to follow some people. Up in the top right corner you can type in RSCGP, or anyone you'd like to really try and find and follow on your Twitter. We'll come up with RSCGP. You can then go across to the button that says follow, and it will change over to following once you click that. Now you're following RSCGP, meaning when they put a new tweet up, it will come up in your Twitter. We can have a look at AMA. So you type in AMA, and you can choose generally the Australian Medical Association one, which is the AMA Media on the right. You can click on them and find out some information about how many people are following them, how many tweets they've done, and their latest tweets. Let's do a couple of other ones now. So let's have a look at Akram. So you can type in Akram in the search box, click search, and Akram will come up. It'll have the latest tweets on there. And once again, you can click on Akram, and if you'd like to follow them, you click on the follow button. You can continue to type in as many people as you like. You may find that some don't have a Twitter feed. Tropical Medical Training doesn't yet, but they may do soon. Here's an example of my Twitter as it's set up. So I've gone back to the start and just gone back to my homepage, and now I've signed up for Akram and RSCGP. You can see that some of the tweets are now coming up. So I'm going to click on one of my links now that RSCGP has put up for me to the In Practice newsletter, and there it is. And you can do that for anything you're interested in. There was quite an interesting one here from Akram on eye complications for patients on tamsulosin. So you can just click on that and it will take you to that information. So going back into your Twitter, you can continue to work your way down the list, having a look at what might be interesting for you, and quickly moving past anything that doesn't interest you. Okay, so let's look a little bit more. So if we want a bit more education, what we can look at is typing in at the top FOAMED. That's F-O-A-M-E-D. And then you click search, and we've got a few things here. So just scrolling gently down through this. There are lots of different foam people who put up information. There's an article on the evidence behind thrombolytics in stroke. There's quite an interesting comment on the danger of FOAMED. Whoever has the loudest voice influences practice. Yes, but it's up to us to make a decision to who we listen. And then further information from leading education people or people who have interesting things to say about medical education. And you can take your pick. I mean, not everyone's opinions are going to match yours, and that's fine, and that's part of it. But you can pick and choose. Think of it as like a buffet with lots of information. You take the information that you want, and you can leave the other information alone for someone else to chew on. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to do your first tweet. So up here in the top right of the website, or of the web page, is the tweet button. I want you to head up there and click on it. Once you've clicked on it, it will come up with a box where you can type in your own tweet. You can type in whatever you like. I'm going to type in "Hello Brave New World." And it's going to tell me how many more characters I have available after I've been typing. And then I'm going to click tweet. Because this is the second time I've had to do this video, because of an error with the first one, it's going to whinge at me. So I'm going to put the number 2 on there and press tweet again. You don't have to worry about that. And then up will come my tweet. "Hello Brave New World 2. Now we're going to do this again. So we're going to go back up to the tweet button. And we're going to type in information again. So I'm going to say "Hello Rob" is going to be my message. But this time I actually want to send it, or at least make Rob aware of it on his Twitter feed. So what I do is I type in an @ which is like the address that I'm sending it to. And then I'll search for Robin Park. I'm going to do the same here for Karen. So an @ and type in Karen Price. And it will come up with her name. Finally, I'm going to do it for Ewan as well. And there's Ewan's name there as well. And that means that my "Hello Rob" message will go to those 3 people, or will come up on their feed. The final step, and the most complicated thing I'm going to show you today, which is enough to get you going, you've already done it, you're off and running, is if you put a hash in front of FOAMed, what that means is when people search for FOAMed, like we did earlier, your message will come up under that heading. So that it could be #ice cream, and you could talk about your favorite type of ice cream if you like. So I'm going to show you where that went. So we're going to do a search for FOAMed. And then we're going to look at the live feed from FOAMed to see whether our link came up, and see whether everyone who's searching FOAMed would find us. And there's my message in there. Congratulations! Have a go. Let's get into it. And then we'll be coming around to help you out. So yeah, hopefully you have some fun, and we'll tell you a little bit more as we go.